Okay, my name is Graham Valentin, and I live at 1328 East Grove. And I wasn't planning on talking either, and I'm still kind of not, but I was taking notes over the last few hours, and yeah, I just wanted to say I've noticed, like what Curtis said, I've noticed that everyone who's spoken out against education of critical race theory was an adult who probably hasn't read the 1619 Project. Shut up.
Be respectful.
Hey, let's go, guys.
Be respectful.
And I wanted to go back to one of the first speakers who was talking about sex education. People are going to learn about sex some way, and if it's not in school, it's going to be on the internet, which is like really bad.
Parents, he's speaking.
I know.
I don't want you to teach your kids about sex. It'll be really weird.
That's our job.
It'll either be strange parents with really conservative ideas who, okay, I thought something, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. I just think a lot of these people need a specific example, and I'm not gonna say anything like critical race theory encourages inclusiveness or empathy, because I know that'll trigger a lot of people. But just a specific example would be.
Hey, he's speaking!
Back off, Becky!
No, be respectful.
Sit down.
Sit down.
I need to give him some talking points.
I don't think you want to do that.
So a specific example would be that, off the top of my head, my grandfather worked on a particle accelerator at Argonne Labs in Chicago, and it gave him pancreatic cancer, and he died because he spent every day of his life after going to college working around radioactive material. And if you asked Argonne Labs, did the people who built your particle accelerator get cancer and die because they didn't have sufficient protection equipment? They would say no, because you're asking them, and they're not going to say something that'll make them look bad. And the point of critical race theory and the 1619 Project is just finally not teaching students history from textbooks that were written by America and the people who won everything, because it's the textbooks that we're taught history with are just
Doing great, Graham.
Deep breath.
okay. My history textbook in high school had 3 pages on Abraham Lincoln's hat, and not 1 page on how he was a white supremacist who just happened to want to free slaves at one point. There's a speech that he gave during one of his presidential campaigns where he said that, well, I won't go into it, but he basically said that he didn't think, he thought white people were the superior race in every way, but still didn't think anyone should own slaves. And that's not
If you could
talked about.
finish up, please. So your 5 minutes, if you could finish up.
Yeah, that's right. That's not talked about in any textbook I've ever seen because they're all written by the state. And I mean, that's what the 1619 project actually is. It originated from history teachers who wanted to teach their classes with primary sources instead of textbooks, because any textbook is written from a biased source, and that's the same reason. That's the same reason that my AP history teacher told us to format all our essays like arguments. When we were supposed to be writing an informative essay on something, on a historical event. Not just because it was sort of easier for some people to write like that. What was this actually saying?
I'm sorry, could you please finish it up?
That